The Chicago Bears are entering a critical point in training camp as they head into their first preseason matchup. In a move that has already sparked conversation across the fan base, the Bears released their first unofficial depth chart of the preseason. While it's early and far from finalized, this initial lineup provides valuable insight into the coaching staff's thinking, and even more importantly, it reveals the intense competition underway across the roster. Head coach Ben Johnson was quick to downplay the chart's significance, reminding the media and players alike that camp is all about competition. "We're trying to earn the right to make the 53, he said. "Don't look too far into the depth chart, especially at this point. Still, there are several critical developments fans should not ignore. Braxton Jones back on top at left tackle in one of the most talked about positions. Braxton Jones has reclaimed the starting left tackle spot, edging out ozzy Trapilo. Though Trapilo has taken more reps with the first team so far in camp, Jones' return from ankle surgery appears to be progressing well. Also worth noting is Karan Amegaji being listed as the backup right tackle, despite earlier reps at left. However, his recent absence from practice may have influenced this ranking. Rookie placement signals motivation tactic across the depth chart. It's evident that rookies are being made to earn their roles. Despite impressive training camp performances, many are listed behind veterans. The exception is tight end CJ Lovelady, who has been named a co-starter alongside Cole Kmet. Luther Burden 3 falls behind the wide receiver depth chart, caught many fans off guard. Rookie Luther Burden 3 isn't just behind veteran Oladime Zakos. He's also listed behind Devin Duvernay. While Burden missed the first 4 practices of camp due to injury, he's looked electric since his return. Head coach Johnson acknowledged that Burden is still catching up mentally and learning the offense. Despite his lower listing, his talent is unquestioned. But a real debate has started about who should be WR3 behind DJ Moore and Rome Odons. Is it the consistent Zakos or the high upside rookie Burden? Fans are divided. Cornerback battle heats up. Another high-profile competition is taking place at CB2. Tyrique Stevenson has the early edge, listed ahead of Deshaun Wright and Terrell Smith. With Jalen Johnson sidelined, Stevenson and Wright have been taking the bulk of first-team reps. According to Johnson, Stevenson brings a swagger and edge to the position, but discipline remains an area of growth. Zacchaeus Frazier's absence raises questions. Fifth-round pick Zacchaeus Frazier has yet to return from a personal issue and is currently listed as a fourth-string corner. Unless he returns soon or is placed on the non-football injury NFI list, his roster spot could be in jeopardy. The Bears may risk waiving him and hoping to land him on the practice squad. Let's move on to the next phase of Chicago Bears' evolving roster, the defensive outlook, and some under-the-radar names who are starting to emerge in the depth chart. As training camp continues, clarity is forming, though it comes with surprises. Defensive line, 5-player front. In an unusual but possibly strategic move, the Bears listed 5 starting defensive linemen. While that may seem unconventional, there may be some logic behind it. Montez Sweat, Deo Odeingbo, Grady Jarrett, Gervin Dexter, and Andrew Billings all earned the nod. According to Sweat, defensive coordinator Dennis Allen is experimenting with multiple fronts, including 3-man and 5-man setups. Given the strength of this group, deploying all 5 in run-stopping scenarios or goal line defenses could prove formidable. Still, most insiders agree that this list represents the 5 defensive linemen expected to receive the majority of the snaps rather than a literal starting 5. Edge rotation and depth concerns behind Sweat and Odeingbo are Austin Booker and Dominique Robinson. While Booker has flashed in recent practices, Robinson has faded into the background. Depth remains a concern at edge, leading many to speculate whether Chicago should pursue a free agent like Zadarius Smith or Jadeveon Clowney. Linebacker update. Noah Sewell rising with Jack Sanborn's offseason departure. Noah Sewell appears to have grabbed the Sam linebacker role. reports from Otis in camp note a transformed body and improved fitness. He's now running alongside Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards with the starters. Elsewhere, rookie Ian Eboib is currently listed ahead of Ruben Hippolyte. That may surprise some considering Hippolyte's strong spring. However, Eboib is a core special teamer, and the coaching staff could be signaling how they value versatility. Before we dive deeper into the roster battles, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and smash that bell icon so you never miss a single Chicago Bears update. We're bringing you exclusive training camp analysis, depth chart insights, and all breaking Bears news. Help us grow this amazing community of passionate fans. Let's hit that next milestone together, bear down, and subscribe now. Quarterback and running back battles in the battle for QB2, Tyson Bagent is currently ahead of Case Keenum. Bagent's strong grasp of the playbook and sharp decision-making in camp have likely earned him the edge. Meanwhile, the running back room has its own hierarchy drama. Kyle Monangai, who has taken several reps with the second unit, was surprisingly listed behind Travis Homer and Ian Wheeler. Considering Homer is unlikely to play meaningful offensive snaps, this feels more like a coaching ploy than reality. Tight end notes and special teams update. Steven Carlson was listed ahead of Joel Wilson, who had a strong offseason but has faded during padded practices. Carlson's consistent performance and blocking ability may be giving him the edge in tight end depth. On special teams, Devin Duvernay is penciled in as the primary return man for both punts and kickoffs. Given his experience and explosiveness, this all but assures him a roster spot, even if he doesn't break into the top 4 wide receivers. Josh Blackwell is currently listed as the backup return specialist. Final thoughts as the Bears inch closer to preseason action. The depth chart paints a picture of a team on the rise, but with numerous position battles still unresolved. Head coach Ben Johnson is clearly emphasizing competition, and it's becoming evident that even high draft picks will not be handed roles. The rookies will have to prove themselves. Veterans are being pushed, and the coaching staff is fine-tuning every position. The edge rusher position still feels like a possible late camp addition. Several big-name veterans remain unsigned, and if Chicago wants to solidify its defensive front, that's an area to monitor. Wide receiver remains a hot topic. Luther Burden III is undeniably talented, but will need to continue learning the playbook and building chemistry to rise above veterans like chgo and Duvernay. Tyrique Stevenson's development at CB2 will also be worth tracking, especially with Johnson sidelined. In the end, this depth chart isn't the final word, but it does reveal the battles that will define the Bears' 2025 season. Every snap in training camp and every rep in the preseason will matter. The road to the 53-man roster is officially underway. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates and inside looks at Chicago Bears training camp. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay ahead of the curve. The future of the Bears is being written right now, and you don't want to miss a second of it. Bear down.